Origins is a mod that gives every player unique superpowers. My origin is a monkey, which means I have a quick dash, a grappling hook, and can climb, but I can't swim, use bows, or wear shields. Also, I'm short. This is the third season of Origins, this time with over 100 fresh mods to explore. Spawning in with everyone else, I got to work. While they were messing around at spawn, I was already getting iron with my friend Sit.
Your origin's a monkey?
We had found this massive cave, and before long I had full iron, and I even found some diamonds. With the diamonds we wanted to make an enchanting table we could both use, so this meant we were living together, in our luxury house. And Scoofa lives with us too now. A day or so passes and we have basically every animal that we could find, and a villager trading hall being started. We progressed more, and more, and more, and more, and stop. Sorry, I think I got a bit ahead of myself there. It's just been so long since I've just played Minecraft, I just got kind of lost in it all. But I'm here now, and the good news is that we have basically maxed armor here. A lovely sword here, even with some netherite. It's really cool. I haven't talked much about the mods in this mod pack, so here are my top 3. In number 3 is the drop heads thing, where if you die, you drop your head. In number 2, it has gotta be these sleeping bags, and you can sleep in them without setting your spawn point. And in number 1 is the back slot. This little weapon back here, I can literally take out. It is a slot inside my inventory here, and it is so sick looking. So this is the base right now where me, Sit, and Scoof have just been storing everything and building our farms. And what they have been doing is building their bases around this main camp area where we're storing everything. And I think now it is time for me to make my base. And since my origin is a monkey, I think it's only fitting that we have our base be in like a big kind of jungle tree. And I've got a pretty cool idea, but the first thing I've got to do is actually find a jungle. Okay, so I'm gonna start off going in this direction and then just do a loop of the entire server. Yeah, I don't think there's any jungle in this corner or this corner. And there is definitely no jungle here either. That is all 4 corners and no jungle. That means I'm gonna have to resort to my other method. Sandy Panda YT. Would you happen to have any jungle saplings?
I don't think I have any jungle sapling.
No.
Okay.
No.
I've got oak saplings.
I don't have any jungle saplings.
No, I don't.
Ah man, no one has any jungle saplings. So I came up with an idea. I started advertising a stack of diamonds for anyone who could get a jungle sapling for me. But for this, I would need to actually get the 64 diamonds. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Alright, here we go. That should be the last piece of diamonds we need. Now that should be the last piece of diamonds we need. Oh, nope, still. Yes! A stack of emeralds. Now, all we have to do is wait for someone to find a jungle sapling. Oh yeah. Intense waiting montage. Here we go. You know what? Screw waiting.
Look at Fergus, little boy, little Fergu boy.
Call me little, I will stab you.
I'm 1.5 blocks tall. So I'm like...
I'm really short.
I'm like, do you want to help me actually? I want to build a shop at spawn advertising that'll give a stack of emeralds for any jungle saplings. Wait, can you ride people?
Can, yeah. Hang on.
Do you want to come with me to spawn?
Let's go.
Oh, look, your legs are just like wiggling in front of my screen. It's so funny.
Normally they wouldn't be, but it's because you're slightly shorter than the average player.
So I just see your feet at the top of my screen. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna make a little shop here. This is a bit of a layout, but I want people to be able to come to this from like all directions. So think I'm gonna make a bunch of little staircases on here now. So we'll have one on each of these sides here. And then I'm thinking for the center design, we go like one block in. So then the stairs here just lead up to the main wall. And this could become a kind of like hub almost, like a meeting place for people. I'm gonna get started on a pretty simple floor here. So that's all the resources I had on me. And this thing is a lot bigger than I was planning on, so I'm probably gonna have to actually go and grab some resources before I continue. Okay, I'm back with resources and now it's time to get building. And of course the replay mod didn't work. Why would it work? But anyway, behind me is the community house that I've built, and this is like at spawn, and I'm hoping that people will actually use it. Here's a couple shots of different angles. I really like it. It's got several different entrances, so you can go in it from wherever. And the main reason is got this community board where I have advertised my need for jungle saplings. You know what? Instead of sitting around waiting for a jungle sapling to just appear out of nowhere, in the meantime, I should probably start collecting resources for the rest of the build. Okay, first item to collect is dirt, and I think this village is already so destroyed, I don't think anyone will care if I dig up a bit of the ground. Okay, next item, cobblestone and stone. And I think that should be enough cobblestone and stone. Nope, I do not need to deal with you guys right now. Although I could add to my banner collection. Well, I would say that was a success. We got 8 new banners. And 4 totems of undying, but they don't really matter. We got 8 banners. That's what really matters. Oh, never mind. We got 5 totems of undying. Now that that's out of the way, I can finally farm some trees. Yeah, as you can see, I'm more focused on cleaning up the podzol spam that had been annoying me more than actually farming wood. But we now have all the resources we need, except for jungle wood. I'll be honest, I was starting to have doubts that anyone would find a jungle sapling in time to finish this video. I tried to keep myself busy with other things, but after 3 days and no one finding anything, I was close to giving up on my base idea. I decided to do one whole lap of the server, exploring everywhere in the 2000 by 2000 world, and if I couldn't find a wandering trader with a sapling, I would scrap the idea. And after 30 minutes of exploring, I found nothing. Until I came back home and realized that I hadn't checked the village right next to our base. Come on. There's one right here. No way. Come on, please. Oh my god. Oh, yes. I was full of motivation, and I'd already chosen where my base would be, so I just got to work, terraforming the landscape to fit my base perfectly. Okay, the ground is all terraformed, and where I want to actually build my main base is right here. But when I said I wanted to live in a jungle tree, I've kind of changed my mind about that, and I'm now going to turn this whole area into a jungle. Yeah, looking at it from this angle, it's a lot of ground to turn into jungle, so better just start going. Okay, so the way I'm going to have to do this is planting all of my jungle saplings, and then I'm going to have to destroy all the trees in order to get more jungle saplings. Now we got to wait for all these to grow. Okay, and now that all the trees have grown, I have to destroy them all and get more saplings. And then we just do that again and again and again a few more times. Alright, and this is nowhere near this entire area, but this is enough for now, and it's good proof of concept. I've added a bunch of little details here in the middle just to test things out before I fill the entire plains with it. I have definitely gotten enough wood, more than enough. And so now I think it's time to get working on my proper base. And the first thing I need to do here is actually make a bunch of measurements, because it's a pretty technical base. So if this is the center block, I now need to make a little circle around this. Okay, so the circle's done, but I now actually need to go up quite a bit, because on top of this pillar there's going to be a big sphere. So I'm going to plan out that sphere now with dirt. That is half the sphere done. And taking a step back to look at this thing, it's pretty funny looking right now, to be honest. Trust me, this thing's going to be good. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to make these kind of giant log structures that come up and they twist around this ball. Okay, so I know this looks really weird right now. I'm going to start building up around these things, and that's not going to be a hollow sphere. and it's gonna look cool. Right, yeah, I'm just gonna do a time lapse here and get working on this thing properly. Now that this bit is done, you can start to see the big picture coming together here. But now we need to get working on this sphere thing, so I'm not just gonna leave it like that little outline. So for this, I need a bunch of mossy cobblestone. So what I'm gonna do here is make the mossy cobblestone at the bottom here, and then I'm gonna gradient it up into the oak wood. So yeah, here's a small piece of it done so far, and looking at it from below, so far so good. And after working on it quite a lot more, this thing looks sick. As well as actually making the ball, the bit that really took it all together is building these kind of leafy bits on the top here that bring these logs and kind of morph them into this center ball structure. Anyway, the next thing we need to do now is the bottom terrain, because we're not just going to leave it just going into the grass like this. Okay, so I think I'm just going to build up like some big rock and kind of mossy boulder things here with the roots that kind of stretch around the boulders and in between the cracks. So starting off with a rock up here. Yeah, this is pretty good. Then I'll make another big one just here. Okay, now that I've got a few rocks here, I'm going to put some logs in like they're coming off of the tree. So now I've just got to repeat this, but all around the tree. Okay, and this whole bottom section is now complete, and that means that all that is left to do is fill up this whole area with jungle. And this step actually took a lot longer than you would think. Mining the trees and planting more saplings and mining more trees and planting more saplings. I did this basically for a full day. And with that, my starter base was complete. If you have watched to the end of this video, I only have better stuff to come, so why not subscribe? Seriously, it helps this dream come true for me, so please consider it.